Hello, hello, I am back. This is kind of a free art Wednesday. I have not had a chance to do artwork yet for the person that won, so that video is going to probably come sometime this weekend, but I figured I still get something up today and we can still run the contest and I will just pick a winner from this video. But the free art Wednesday winner, their video will come in a little bit. Also, did you like the intro? That intro is the official one that Fatal made for me. I think he wanted to poke out a couple things additionally, and I'm a little distracted. I'm actually working on some new dolls for everybody. This is going to be they're I don't know, they're like 8 inches tall, so these guys are kind of small, and the goal is to keep them kind of on the cheaper end of the scale. I'm thinking like maybe 150. What's really cool about these guys is they have ball armature, so they can pose in almost any way possible, and they're super stable, super durable, so they're not as fragile as the other ones, and it's just I'm really loving this ball jointed armature. I think you guys will get a kick out of them. I'm really trying to push in other breeds, so like right now I'm working on an African doll, and he is going to have long tail mutation, which, as you guys should know, long mutation on the African gives it 7 tails. So I am wrapping wire and trying to do a 7 tail mutation on this doll, and I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out. One of my goals here is to have lots of mutations hopefully in this release, and just like start poking around at that type of stuff so that it's not just always a regular Waja that I'm releasing. I did post a doll yesterday on Etsy. I did not advertise it on the site only because I feel kind of bad or awkward that she's so expensive. I'm not really in a huge rush to move her. She was one that I was kind of torn on if I wanted to sell her or not, so if you really like her and you want to buy her, you're welcome to, but she's not really priced to sell quickly. So she'll probably be there for a little bit, and then at some point I will probably change my mind and impulsively delete her off my site and just keep her. She's one that I posted on Instagram, and I got a fair amount of feedback. A lot of people thought I was abusing real dogs. I got a lot of accusations there. People thought it was a real dog that I had been dying and torturing and whatever. But that's simply not the case, obviously, because it's a doll, not a real dog. But it was amusing to see the responses. A lot of people were blown away by her. So she's a really phenomenal doll. I'm very happy with her. And I think that this next batch, I think you guys are going to really enjoy. I'm really putting in everything that I've learned so far in this process into this batch. And I think that they're going to probably be some of the best that I've done so far. In other news, we have the crafting system has been released last week. Finally feels like we've got a good direction going. I've been able to prove some pretty awesome stuff even just in the last couple of days. So the stuff I said in the last video about it is not entirely accurate because we did change a few things just as, you know, growing and brainstorming with everybody. You know, it's a brand new feature that I've never seen on any site, so you know, that's why we kind of released it as like a beta. See how people use it and adjust going forward. So I feel like we're in pretty good shape with it, and you know, hopefully we won't need to do any changes, but tons of really cool stuff that people are coming up with. So it's really impressive. I look forward to seeing what else people make. And I have no idea if this wire is going to be super loud in the video or not. I'm trying to do this so that it's not like right in the camera or in the microphone. I need to figure out how to record my station so that I can do a video on the dolls. I don't know if I'm the best teacher out there, but it might be kind of interesting for some of you who are enjoying the dolls. I guess, like I said before, this has kind of been like my obsession lately is the dolls, and all my spare time has gone into this. So I will say I'm behind on YouTube stuff because we have family coming up, and I've just been trying to make sure everything is in place and ready for that. So I do apologize. I don't have the actual artwork done for this. This particular video is a commission I did for Dragon Black of her beautiful saber. Which is terrible because I'm pulling I can't think of what his name was. I know a lot of you are gonna be like, oh, you're dumb, you should know the name. And I should, and I can't think of what his name is. Like, I have been so scatterbrained lately, I can't even think of the words I want to use a lot of the times. I don't know what it is. Need a vacation. But can't really go anywhere right now because everything's closed. So it's probably another reason why I've really been into the dolls, because it's like a nice escape and you don't have to think too much when you're poking at the dolls. It's fun to see them come to life too. But I won't get back into a tangent of that. You guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about it. But yeah, so we have the crafting feature. That's up. That's going really well. I started an ingredient store of sorts. I don't know what you would call it exactly, but that store sells different like detail type pieces. So right now it just has shapes and it has a claw. I have a bunch of other stuff I want to add to it, so it will gradually be built upon. So if you're looking for other ways to enhance your crafts, if it got rejected because it wasn't unique enough, you can go there and you can buy some extra little details and just use those. So hopefully it'll make things easier too, because right now some things you really got to be kind of creative and if you don't think outside of the box on how to use it, whereas this store will make it a little bit easier. If you need some claws, there's going to be claws there. If you need maybe a set of ears, there'll be some ears there. So it's going to be all like those individual little pieces, and all those little pieces will be unlimited, so you'll always be able to go there and find what you need that store stocks. So everything is going to always be there. And I think they're like 200,000 Wajas credits. Yeah, Wajas credits, not CWP, not WC. It's so weird to say it out loud. I never say this stuff out loud. But it's always there. It's relatively cheap, so you can, design to your heart's content and not have to worry about stuff disappearing. The video that I've added here is a wallpaper I made for Sadie for some of her social media games. If you haven't already subscribed to us, make sure you do over on our social media. We have Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, Twitter. I think that's all of them, where we're trying to do lots of daily games or several games a week. Lots going on over there, so if you haven't already, be sure to support us over there by subscribing. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Every Wednesday I do a Free Art Wednesday where all you have to do is comment, like, and subscribe, and that will enter you into the poll for winning free artwork for the following week. And like I said, I'm only behind today because of just things going on in real life. I do plan to get that artwork done for the previous winner, and I will have that out soon. I'm putting this up just so that we don't miss that deadline and I can still kind of try to stay on track for the Wednesday stuff. I'm still doing Free Art Wednesday. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Help me grow my channel and you get a chance to get some free artwork. And yeah, I'm still poking at this doll. It's coming along pretty decently, I think. There's stuff to talk about. I can't wait to show you guys these dolls. I'm so obsessed. This armature is just crazy. I'm digging it. These dogs are so much fun to play with this armature, and like you don't have to worry about exhausting it. And I'm going off on the tangent again. I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyways, so that's what's been going on, is the dolls and the crafting and all that fun stuff. So if you haven't already, make sure you check all that out. Check out that new craft store. I think I called it Boutique. And thanks for listening to my rambling if you made it this far. Until next time, I will see you later. I hope you're staying safe, staying healthy, and staying sane. Bye.